Hi guys, it's been a long time no see on the vlog. Sorry, I've just like went on vacation. I filmed some things and then I was looking at it, I was like, it doesn't really seem that interesting, so I didn't post. And I've just been kind of like, honestly, like a shit mental space after that trip. Honestly, I thought it was gonna be really refreshing, but it just like resurfaced a lot of things I need to work on about myself and family dynamics and things like that as well within my family my little family that I have left. So I feel like I can just be a little more, I guess, not so polished on here, so, than my other channels. So, but yeah. And I took Zoe in for, she had a hematoma in her ear where it like puffed up, and so I had to take her in last week. I can't believe that was last week, because last week was like the longest week in existence. Even people at work were like, I can't believe we're just coming off of spring break. It feels like it's been a month already, like after spring break, because post spring break the kids go feral. Like, I'm not even lying, they were like crazy all week, and it was just like so stressful, like ridiculously stressful, stupidly stressful. So, and then I was talking to a guy all week last week under the presumption that we would be going on a date this last weekend. We friended each other on Facebook, whatever, messaging each other, and he was like, gave him my number, oh, I'll like totally text you. Then just continues on Facebook and then goes like, oh, I don't like check this on here that much. And it was like, non-communicative guys really triggered the crap out of me, because it's like been my string of men. And it pissed me off so much, because then he's like doing that and then sharing stuff on Facebook stories of him like grilling his dinner, and I was like, bitch, like, if you had no interest in me, just tell me, instead of just like being like ghosting, basically. Like, what a freaking dick. Sorry, not sorry, but seriously, it was like freaking ridiculous. This is why like I'm just gonna be single for the rest of my life, honestly, because people are like, oh, are you gonna get married? Like, I don't know, can you show me somebody that's like actually like wants to be with somebody? Because like, I swear to God, this like hookup culture is like the freaking worst. Really pisses me off. Segue, dropped my blush that I've been working on. Thankfully I saved it. I dropped it over the weekend and I repressed it. My highlighter, however, it crumbled so much and I didn't feel comfortable enough to take it from the floor like that and put it back in the pan. This kind of was like pretty much whole when it came out, so I saved it. But the highlighter I had, so we're working on something else now for highlighter. We're gonna work on the Becca one, which is already on my list, the little champagne pop one, which is sad because you can't buy that shade anymore. I know, I feel like I'm like jumping from thing to thing, but I would rather not focus on that guy. Like, really pisses me off. And then it just seems to be like the same thing over and over with like guys and like wanting to hook up, where it's like, oh, what are you doing right now? And I'm like, dude, I'm like, it's 8 o'clock at night. I'm sorry, I'm 32 years old. I'm like not gonna go out after like, unless it was like prearranged or something, or like you had work and we like talked about it beforehand. Like, okay, but like, I'm literally in pajamas watching Grey's Anatomy. I'm happy. Don't take me from my happy bubble, you know? So, my little rant, but yeah, this is why I'm like, I'm gonna be single forever, because yeah, I just, you know what I mean? Like, don't mess with my happy bubble. Seriously. Like, ugh. So, yeah, that's been my like weekend. So I went from that to like talk to somebody else, and I was like, this is some bullshit, man, I swear. But I swear to God, this thing is never ending. It's gonna be until December. I'm not even gonna see any payoff, I swear, for this like under eye corrector. I'm gonna use a ton, feels like, but I am gonna do a get ready with me Q&A thing though on my main channel. There's a link on my main channel's community thing to do questions. Ask me questions, please, because then it's just me getting my makeup on, and it's what I do on the vlog. So, but yeah. that was my weekend, kind of blue, except for I went to the Villages Expo with my family. We got some information on things. Villages Expos for people that, resources for those that are disabled or in wheelchairs and things like that, where it's really cool because they have like all the wheelchair vendors there. If you don't have insurance and stuff, they had like wheelchair mechanics that would like work on your wheelchair there, which was really cool. We actually ran into the program or the business that actually does my brother's, and we talked to them because they had come to his program, his day program, and they never updated us. And so we're like, hey, we didn't like get an update. And so we got an update right there, and they're like, okay, well, you can come in December and get like things done, or I'll get a new wheelchair, basically, which is awesome because he needs one. The thing is rough, to say the least, but we did that. We ran into Extreme Modus. They're a company that does off-road wheelchairs. We have one. We took it with us to the beach, and we were like talking to them about it and stuff. That was a nice little visit, and we got one of their books. They are cool. Go check them out. I'll link them down below if you have anybody. They're a Utah-based company. They are great though because they go to all the Abilities Expo and stuff, and they're just great, honestly. With like what they're trying to do with their company. And I was thinking, well, like to do an account for my brother or something during the summer and get another camera that I have that I bought my one, but like to rig up to like show off his adventures and stuff, you know, during the summer, because I had the summer off. So I was like, oh yeah, we should totally do that. Because it's just fun. And then like us trying to figure that out after we haven't used it in a few years, so we're kind of like, we're just like learning this last trip, and we figured out at the Abilities Expo we were doing the straps wrong, so now we have it figured out. It's good to go, which is great because now we can like use it a lot more, like, and it's small enough, like we can put it in the van and go take my brother in the wheelchair, put that in the van though, and then like transfer him, and then we can go on like hikes and stuff, because a lot of the hikes and stuff around in Orange County area, which is where I am in, not very wheelchair accessible, so, which kind of blows. So I want to do stuff like that this summer when we can, when it's not too hot. So if you're interested, I can always log that here and share it with you guys. I don't know if anybody is interested, but if you are, more than happy to, because he has fun on that thing, man. Like, seriously. What else I'm missing? Well, I need a brush, but it's always the fiasco of I need a brush and I don't have it. Sorry if this is so talky. It's like I haven't talked to anybody in like weeks. I have people I talk to, but I kind of want to censor myself sometimes with those people because I don't want to like complain all the time. It just like sucks when your mental health is like down, man. It really, and I don't want to be like a total like fucking complainer all the time, but like my mental health has been like shit for the past 2 weeks or something. Also didn't help that we finally took my dad's ashes out there and we spread them. It was a good thing. I had to make it humor. I of course had to like ruin the seriousness of it and be like, I am going to fall, because we went past this little trolley hat out there, which is very pretty. We've been there before, and because it has an outlet for fresh water, and we were like, let's go there, because I was like gonna do the beach, but I was like, I don't want like to be like a whole thing, you know, with like the public, so like, let's go here and we'll do that. And I was like holding it together, but then like we were going past the trail and my mom's going past the railing and there was like a dip thing, and I was like, I swear to God, if I like fall, I will fall with him in my hands in the water, and it's that would be just the way it would go. Because I always have the worst luck. And we were like laughed about that, because I was like, yeah, my dad would have like laughed his ass off about that if I like fell. So, but we spread some of his ashes. Plan on going maybe to like Laughlin or something to spread the rest of his ashes, like, because we have his urn that has his ashes, and then we had the extra ashes that didn't fit, so that's kind of our thing to do that. And yeah, so like, I don't know, it just feels weird. Like, I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry, But it's like true, because it felt like so weird, because I was like, it feels like we're like, at least for me, putting the ashes felt like we were just like throwing them away, you know? I know we weren't, but it's just hard. It's hard when you lose somebody like that. It's already been like a year, but it just feels like everybody else just went on, you know? And I don't know. I was just really, really close with him, and it just sucks because like there's stuff that comes up, and I can talk to my mom about it, but it's like he was the person I would always talk to about things because he like understood it more because we like had the same things we struggled with, you know? So I don't want to be, whew. This is what happens when I don't talk to you guys for a while. I start getting emotional and I cry. But I don't want to cry because I don't want to mess up my makeup. Ugh. It's just been like a shit couple weeks, man. That and like the guy shit, which is so stupid. Like, so fucking stupid. Sorry, my alarm went off as I was crying for work. So I have to get my shit together here and get going. But it just like sucks because I know that we aren't like, it just felt like, I don't know, it feels like everyone just went on and I'm just like paused in a way, and it's just, trust me, I am on a waiting list, don't you guys worry, seriously, to talk to somebody. That and like I also want to get screening for being on the spectrum and ADHD because I swear to God I have it. I swear I have it because like that is exactly why I'm going back to school, which I don't know if I told you guys. I tell other things, but I technically withdrew from my law school, but if I want to go back, I can. Like I didn't complete it, so that means like I'm an incomplete. So if I want to go back at any time, I will complete it. It's the open-endedness of it that really screwed me over because I thought, okay, it's a year, whatever. Yeah, that year flew the frick by. And that's why I'm going back to my community college I went to, doing the paralegal thing, because it's like the same thing. You're doing the same amount of work, just at a different level on the thing of the scale of like lawyers and stuff. Because I need those deadlines, you know, and if I can do the paralegal thing, maybe eventually when I get into the workforce, I can go back to that program and be a lawyer, but like not right now. I need to get diagnosed. I need some therapy to figure out shit with it and stuff, because man, my attention span really sucks. Obviously, you guys can tell with how I vlog, like duh. You know, but it really, really sucks. And I want to get some help with that. Not just like med wise, but like, I don't know, like somebody tell me like how to cope with it or what, because I do have a timer and everything I got for when I was in the law program, so I can always use that. And I didn't used to really struggle with that. It's like now that I've gone back to school, when I was in school I didn't have a problem, but now I decided to go back with like the law school stuff, it's popped up, which is interesting. So just quickly trying to do my makeup and stuff because now I'm speedrunning because don't want to be late, because parking lately has been real weird at the school I'm at, because they're like constantly doing field trips and stuff, and then I show up late, and then I show up on time, and then I end up getting there late because of the parking. So I need to like get my booty into gear. And I'll get a brush. Hold on, another brush. I swear, it's always something. Brush. I'm just using my blush as a eyeshadow, basically. Just something. Even though, what's the point? I wear sunglasses at work because I work outside. Which last week was hotter than a mofo. It was like stupid hot. Like, ridiculous. Eyeliner. Okay. Oh, and what I like to top off with my mom probably wouldn't want me to disclose this, but I have a grandma that's in a care facility. We just found out, finally, after having her in there for a year, she has Lewy body dementia, which I was like, see? I was telling everybody, I'm like, there's something, she has something, but like, they didn't want to put it on our chart. Now we know. And I was like, see, I told you, you have something. Which is not the worst, I mean, it's the possible worst diagnosis you would honestly get. Not to be, but it is the worst. She has like, it's like basically, I think 7 years. No, that's what they say, at least, like, through, when you like Google stuff. I know that's not a thing, but like, I shouldn't base it off of that, but she's not the greatest person, so I don't really feel that bad, but it's like, okay, at least we have an answer. I feel more bad for my mom, because then she's like freaking out that it's like hereditary, and I said, no, it's not. So trust me, I have more to freak out about than you do when it comes to hereditary things. So like the last week has been, no, 2 weeks have been absolute shit in this house for all of us. It's so fun, but yeah. I think I'm gonna just release this one today. I'm not gonna mix it because there's too much emotional things. I'm sorry in advance. I'm sorry, guys, for crying. It's just like, fuck, when you just like really been like going through shit, and it's like, why? And it's like all at once, It isn't just trying to separate out, or like, hey, we're already dealing with something. We'll just like, the universe is like, no, we're gonna pile it all on you right now. It's great, just great. All right. All right. I am off to work. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.